Hey, it's Bricks, and today I actually have a review for you of not a Star Wars set, for once. Yeah, I picked up a Creator Expert Botanical Collection set, the Flower Bouquet, which is retailing for $50, currently out of stock, I believe, on LEGO site, but I'm sure you can still get it somewhere. And yeah, this set is set number 10280, comes with 756 pieces, and is 18 plus, but of course you don't have to be 18 to build it or buy it. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into the review. So first up, of course, the box of the set. I really think that LEGO is heading in a really good direction with these black backgrounds for the 18 plus sets, and this one with the green greebling looks really nice in my opinion. And moving on to the back of the box, you have a better look at the more individual plants here, also displayed together in a vase. The measurements over here, and also it shows that you can take off parts of the stems of the plants to make it fit into the vase better, which I'll get into in just a second. But now let's get on to the instruction manual. The instruction manual of the set features black pages instead of the lighter ones, which a lot of people don't really like, including me, but that's just how it is. But a really nice feature of the set is that every plant or flower has text about it, so that's really nice to see. If you want to read it right now, you can just pause the video. So yeah, you can see text for all of the flowers included here that make up the bouquet, which is really nice to see. And there's also some info about the designers of the set. Again, you can pause the video if you want to read that. And a really nice feature about the set is that some parts in the set, these right here, are actually made with plants in them, so it's like a mix between plastic and plants, which is really nice to see LEGO push the environmental factor of their sets a little bit here, and it fits really well with this plant theme, of course, too, so that is really cool to see. And there's also tiny bits of text and info about some of the pieces, and just facts about the flowers here and there thrown in there while you're building. And yeah, here again you can see a little bit of details, so that is also really cool to see while you're building, just to vary up the building process a little bit, especially with some of these building techniques being quite tedious here with the 9 times, for example, so that's really cool to see as well. And now moving on to the actual set. And here it is, the set all in one bouquet with all of the flowers together. Well, I personally think that LEGO did a great job at varying it up with a bunch of colors and different plants, while still making it feel quite nice when it's all together in one. So it feels really good, looks really good all in one, but also isn't too boring with a bunch of the same colors. Well, so yeah, really nice variety in my opinion. So LEGO did a really good job, and now I'll go through every single plant one by one. We have these 2 grass-like things with these pieces, which are the new kind of pieces with actual plants inside them. And we also have these plants right here, which have these really long kind of petals, if you will, with full range of motion from standing up like so to going down like that. So yeah, we get 3 of those in the set. And now for the actual flowers of the set, we first have the common daisy. We get 2 of these in the set, and it's basically 3 of these things have actual flower pieces, and then one of them has this little brown branch-like piece. So yeah, overall, pretty nice. Next up are the roses of the set, which look absolutely stunning. I think these are pretty much one of the best flowers of the set. And we also have, for the leaves here, really interesting pieces. There are bat wings, or bat-like wings with these claws there, but it doesn't really matter. You don't really see that they're bat wings from afar, and they have this really nice pattern on them. And these are also one of the pieces which are made with plants as well, so that is also really cool to see. And you can also have the petals open up a little bit to make it seem like the flower has already opened up. And the stems, there's one of them which has just one long stem without any curves or bends, and then 2 which have these curvatures here with 2 of these thorns coming out of the sides. So really great flowers here. Next up is the lavender, which we have one of in the set. It uses these more or less out of place pieces, which are golden here. I don't really think this is the right way to go. I think they should have maybe even been green. Don't really see gold in lavender too much when I imagine it, but still a really nice flower here with all of these pieces there, and also pieces in there with these little branch pieces here, which do also have plants inside the pieces. So that is also cool to see. Next is the aster flower, which again I think is very beautiful. One of the best parts of the set in my opinion. Really nice colors there. Some nice really light colors there, and just a mix of darker purple, violet, and whatever. So yeah, really nice flower there. And you'll of course get one of them in the set, but I don't think that's too bad because of how big the crown of the flower actually is. Next up is the California poppy with this beautiful bright orange color scheme. Really quite simple flower, but also again a really nice flower for the set. Kind of more of an accent piece, and there's also only one of them, but yeah, really nice to have this one too. And last but not least, my favorite probably flower of this set, the Snapdragon. You get two of these here, much like with the roses. One is straight and the other one is curved, but of course leaving out those thorns. And yeah, I really love the color scheme of these because even though I'm not usually much of a pink guy, I do think this looks really great with all of these different shades of pink, a really strong one there, and also different shades of green for the leaves and for the upper kind of like stem of the flower. And yeah, this one I think is an amazing addition to this bouquet and just makes it really pop out. So now coming back to the full bouquet of the set, I think one in particular flower here stands out more than the rest in height, which is the lavender, which is why I like to just take off these two Technic pieces here, and I wouldn't say it's a modification to the set because I don't really like modifying my sets. I wouldn't say it's a modification because it does show this as kind of like a feature on the back of the box, so I'll just take that as that. So you can just take this off just to make it fit better in your bouquet, just so the height isn't too different from the rest. As you can see, it's much better now. It just feels more in place without this. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, you can do that to everything basically. So if you have a little bit of a shorter vase or a longer vase, you probably won't have too much of a problem. And finally, with all that said about the set, what do I think of it? Well, personally, I think it's a great set, especially for display and worth the $50, even though it might not feel like it's worth it because it's many different, like, separate flowers instead of, let's say, a Star Wars set where it's like a ship, for example, all in one place. I think it still feels like $50 to me, still feels appropriate for the set, so great value there. And I also really like that all of these different flowers with all of these different colors are included, but still it all looks good together in one, as it should be in a bouquet. So that's really cool. Like you got orange here, purple, pink, and yellow and gold, so a lot of different colors, but still feels really good together somehow, so that's really cool. And of course, another really good feature is that LEGO is pushing the environmental factor there with those bricks, with plants inside the bricks, which is also a nice addition. So yeah, that's all that I can say about the set. And now finally, to wrap things up, if you enjoyed this video, a like and a sub will be greatly appreciated, and thanks for watching.